This is ridiculous.
Shh. Just be quiet and breathe. Don't do that.
There's nothing wrong with me.
No?
No.
You always come home from work and faint?
John, it was the cigarette smoke at the Pelican. It really was. That stuff can make you sick sometimes.
Sick enough to pass out?
Came to in a few seconds. I'm great today. I'm fine.
Yeah, your vitals seem to be okay.
See, I told you.
But I'm not certain that you are all right. Besides, I don't think Al would appreciate it if Charlie did a nosedive in the Pelican.
John, don't call me that. Don't you ever call me that. Remember me?
Looks very familiar.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, too. How come you didn't tell me you were coming?
Well, because it's a little embarrassing to tell your children that you're homesick.
Well, homesickness must agree with you because you look fabulous.
Well, thanks. Oh, boy, so does this place. It looks just wonderful. Where's Mom?
At the hairdresser right now.
Oh.
So, tell me, how are things?
Oh, it's great. I love working at the Odyssey. I mean, you know, it's a lot of work. It's a disaster.
Yeah, you really like it that much?
Yeah, well, I miss all of you guys, but I like it.
Except for the times when you're homesick.
Except for the times when I'm homesick. Where are Stephen and Allie? I can't wait to get my hands on those
Hey,
little
Mom?
guys. And Amanda, why did she take off like that?
Mom.
What?
Are you really that happy with what you're doing?
I just said I was.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Why?
Well, it's just that, you know, I know you said that you needed to find out about yourself.
That's right.
But being this out of touch with the family, I know it's hard for you.
Yeah, it is.
And moving away, was that really just for you? Or was there some other reason you felt you had to do it?
Okay, I get it. This is about Mitch, isn't it?
Do you want some coffee?
Sure. Did you sleep okay?
Well, for a couch, it's not too bad.
Mitch.
You know, I would like to have been with you last night. I miss you.
I miss you too.
Then why are you doing this?
I'm not doing this. I didn't make this happen.
You know, I love you.
I love you too. God, that's why this is so hard for me. I just need a little time to work it all out.
Well, I'm doing whatever it takes to make things better between us.
I know that. I know. Dinner last night and breakfast this morning.
Anything, if it will help.
Just need a little time. I need some time to trust you again. The problem is
The
trust.
problem is trust, or is it Rachel?
There is something I need to clear up.
What?
You told me yesterday you were going to see her one last time.
Yes,
And that you were going to give up all responsibility for her.
that's right.
Are you really sure that you can do that?
There you are.
Matthew, what are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I need to see John.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You have an appointment with Dr. Ryder.
How did you...
Why didn't you tell me you were going to do this? Don't I have a right to know?
Why are you so angry?
I don't like that name.
And why do you let people at work call you that?
Because... It's no big deal.
Obviously it is.
No, I'm sorry, okay? It's just that Jason used to call me Charlie.
I know.
And it brings back all kinds of bad memories. That's all, okay? So, can we just drop this, all right?
No, I'm afraid we can't.
John.
It's not like you to go nuts over something like that.
I said I was sorry.
I'm not looking for an apology. I'm just concerned, that's all.
Since when have you been such a worrier?
Since this
John?
happened. Since Evan told me what happened yesterday. Since the fainting, the mood swings. You want me to go on?
No.
There's something wrong with you, and I think I know what it is.
What?
want you to meet me at the hospital at 3 o'clock this afternoon. I'm going to run some
No.
tests.
No.
You can say no all you want. It's useless. I'm your husband and your doctor. You might as well just give up and defer to me. So relax. Admit defeat. Give me a kiss.
I'm not used to this.
Being kissed? We can fix that.
I am not used to being worried about
I don't
John.
worry about you all that much, so just relax.
You make me feel loved.
Charlene, I picked up that herbal. Sorry.
No, it's all right. We needed to be interrupted.
We did?
Yes, we did. You were getting carried away. She can't keep her hands off me.
You hoot.
Well, I better get to the hospital. I have to make some money so that my wife can go and buy some herbal tea and some yogurt muffins and what are those nasty things underneath the kitchen sink that look like they died?
Tofu burgers?
Yeah, those.
Oh, who invited this guy?
I don't know.
You will be at the hospital at 3 o'clock sharp. Got it? Bye.
Hey, Cass.
Yeah, sure, but just a minute, Stace. Not a second
that?
longer. What was what?
That thing you just did under the desk.
I didn't hide anything under the desk.
Come on, Cass. I know that face. I mean, I saw
You're cutting
you.
into your time, Stace.
Well, you have piqued my interest now.
Well, let me unpeak it. I am working on something that has absolutely nothing to do with you, okay?
Frankie.
Frankie who?
Oh, attractive redhead about so tall.
She's not that tall.
What's the story, Cass?
It's not what you think, Stace.
Oh, I'm not thinking anything at all.
Oh, sure you are. You think romance. You always think romance. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this is not about anything romantic. Far from it.
But this is about Frankie.
So what?
Well, that's what I just asked you in there.
You want to know the story, don't you? I mean, you really want to know the story,
Yeah.
don't you? Okay, well, I'll tell you the story. I'm through chasing Frankie. That's the story.
That's it?
Yeah. I may be a little dense, but I finally came to the realization that she and I are completely incompatible.
So what are you up to?
Well, nothing. That's it. End of story.
You wouldn't lie to your only sister now, would you?
Look, just because I'm not any longer emotionally attached to her doesn't mean that I want to see her thrown to the wolves.
Oh, she's seeing another man, huh?
Griffin Sanders.
The dancer?
The guy is not on the level, Stace.
Are you kidding me?
He is bad news. I'm certain of it.
He's a world-famous dancer. How off the level could he be?
Behind that artistic facade beats the heart of a real swine, a dangerous one.
I assume you have some proof for this.
I have what I need.
Oh. Well, then, what was that thing that you put on your... Does that have to do with...
I can't show that to you, Stacy, until I've told Frankie about it, okay?
Well, can you tell me what you think the Sanders guy is
Didn't you
up to?
come in here to talk to me about something?
My minute's up.
Hey, wait a second. Is it a case you're working on?
No. It's something personal.
Derek?
Jamie.
What about him?
He kissed me.
That's the problem?
The problem is, I didn't object.
How did you find out?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that I didn't find out from you.
Well, I knew you wouldn't understand.
Well, you're right. I don't
Please keep your
understand.
voice down.
Does that mean I didn't have a right to know?
Okay.
Okay, what?
I should have told you.
Then why didn't you?
Because it was my decision to make, not yours.
I don't believe you mean that.
Why wouldn't I mean it? It's my body, isn't it?
Damn it. What about my rights in this? I was there too, you know.
What?
You don't think this is important to me? You're just gonna go off and do this and not even talk to her?
Matthew, I told you, it was my
This
decision
is
to
my
make.
child too, Josie.
You think
What?
you think I'm pregnant?
Aren't you?
No, I'm not pregnant. And if I were pregnant, I certainly wouldn't keep it from you.
You're not pregnant?
No.
I feel like a fool.
Well, you're not a fool. I think you're wonderful. And I love you very much.
This is embarrassing.
Why? Because you cared so
No,
much?
because... I should have realized that you would have told me if...
So this is why you've been acting so strange.
I have been going crazy trying to get you to tell me something.
Oh, see? You had nothing to worry about.
Oh. Wait a minute. If you're not pregnant, what are you doing here?
We were alone.
You and Jamie.
Yeah. Well, we'd been out that night.
You had?
Yeah. He wanted to talk to me about being on the Arts Council.
Yeah?
Nothing personal.
Go on.
We ran into Derek, and then Derek got angry.
And Jamie kissed you?
No, that was later. And it just kind of happened.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was just a kiss.
A kiss is still a kiss.
I don't know why he felt like he could do that.
Well, the next question is...
I don't know why I felt like he could do it too. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to say to him next time I see him.
Well, what did Jamie have to say?
He said that he kissed me to make me think.
Oh, didactic kissing. I'm going to have to remember that one.
Yeah, well, he seems to think that it's a big mistake that Derek and I are together.
Well, of course he would. I mean, he's the guy doing the kissing, right?
Are you on his side?
Derek's?
Yeah.
I've gotten used to having to lunk around, I guess. I don't know.
Well, it's not the biggest endorsement I ever heard.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, never in my wildest imaginings did I think you'd ever end up with someone like Derek.
Well, I never did either. But being with him was so wonderful.
Was?
We're fighting a lot now.
Not a good sign. Take it from me.
Cass, I don't want to give up on him just because of what you say or what Jamie says or the problems we've been having lately.
No, you shouldn't. Hey, I'm a big believer in the long shot.
But
Well, I have to tell you, you don't seem totally happy with Derek.
totally happy. Thanks, totally happy. Is there such a thing?
Well, when I see you with Jamie, you're at ease. You seem more yourself.
I am at ease when I'm with Jamie. I like him. But there's one big problem.
What's that?
I love Derek.
So why is that the problem?
Believe it, he's running circles around the furniture.
Vicky and I have practically worn out the video camera following that little guy around.
How are you guys getting on?
Much better, thank you.
Good.
Now, can we talk about you for a second?
About Mitch and me.
Yeah, I've sort of noticed over the past few months a little something going on.
It's one of the reasons I left.
But not the only reason.
Not the only reason.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
There were some things we had to get through.
And did you?
Yes, as far as I'm concerned, it's all resolved.
Well, then the only reason you were staying away...
It's for me.
Good.
Okay, enough about me. Now, let's hear about you.
Well, there's nothing much to report since I talked to you yesterday.
I know. I'm trying to be on my own, but I can at least call, can I?
Well, if you didn't call me, I'd call you.
Good.
Tell me something.
This sounds serious.
Well, it's just semi-serious.
What?
Well, do you know why these feelings for Mitch resurfaced all of a sudden after all these years?
Well, it was so terrible losing Mac. I felt really empty. And I guess I reached back into the past for some feelings to fill up the present. You understand that?
Yeah. Not only do I understand it, I think I'm doing the same thing.
How?
Well, I was with Stacy the other night.
Really?
Well, nothing happened. I mean, I kissed her, you know.
Is she still with Derek?
Yeah. But I think I could change that.
Do you want to?
Not until I know it's Stacy that I want. Not just to fill in the emptiness of my life right now.
know that feeling. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Now, I kind of envy you.
Why?
You're doing things. You're changing your life.
Yeah. It's nice, you know. This change has been good for my state of mind. Maybe you need a vacation.
Well, no, I've got Stephen to think about, you know.
Yes, I know, darling, but you can leave him with his mother. He loves being with her and with Grandma. And maybe once you had a change, you'd be an even better father.
You know, Russ has written to me over the past few months, inviting me to come stay with him in Europe.
There's an idea.
You know, a little change of scenery might help me think a little clearly about things.
And it might be fun.
I could use a little bit of that, too.
Sure you could.
Now, you see what you've done?
What?
Well, you've listened to me for 2 seconds, and already my life is in much better perspective. How did you get so smart?
Oh, I'm not really that smart, but I had the good sense to have very smart children, who I love very much.
Because I've worked out whatever mixed feelings that I've had. I mean, you're the one that I love. You're the one that I'm planning on spending my life with.
Does Rachel know that?
Yes, Rachel knows that, and she's never thought otherwise. Look, she has known what's happened or what has not happened.
Why did you go see her at Park Ridge?
Because I was worried about her.
Why?
Because she doesn't need to be living in that area. She needs to be in Bay City. Wait a minute. Why are we even talking about that in the first place? Should be talking about the fact that I love you and I want to see that you're happy.
I hope you want that. Because I know you can.
Where are you going?
I have some things to do.
It's not what you think it is.
This is really hard for me to talk about.
Josie, you can tell me anything.
I didn't get chosen for the second cover of Sophisticate.
So what?
So, it made me really scared.
Hey, why?
I'm not gonna lose all this, Matthew. And that's why I've made this decision.
Wait, what decision? What's that have to do with doctors and hospitals?
I'm going to have cosmetic surgery.
On what?
I'm sure you can guess.
No, I can't guess. You're perfect. No plastic surgeon's gonna lay a hand on you.
It's my nose.
You gotta be kidding
It
me.
doesn't photograph well.
Says who?
See, especially from this angle. See?
No, I don't see. It's a great nose. It's a great face. Don't do it. You're perfect.
You're just saying that.
I'm not saying that. It's a fact.
Well, I've made up my mind.
This is insanity.
See? This is exactly why I didn't want to tell anyone.
Wait a minute. Lucas is behind this whole thing, isn't he?
No. It's my decision.
Well, he knows, doesn't he?
Yes, I told him.
God, the jerk probably didn't even try to talk you out of it, did he?
I'm not going to change my mind, Matt.
Just your nose.
I'm happy with my decision.
Well, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with it. I love you just the way you are.
Matthew, the modeling world is tough. I have to stay on top.
Josie, I don't think this isn't like changing a dress or putting on new lipstick. This is a permanent change to your body.
Right. To my body.
Don't start that.
Look, Matthew, if you can't be supportive about this, I really just wish you would leave.
Well, I think you should give a little time and thought.
Hi, Matt, Josie. What are you two doing in the hospital?
I'm here to see about volunteer work.
Oh, yeah, I came to help her see. I keep her company.
You gonna have time?
For what?
Volunteer work.
Sure, why not?
Because you told me last night that you didn't even have enough time to have breakfast with your mother and me.
Well, I'm getting my priorities straight.
That's great, Josie. I admire that.
What What about that important appointment that you said you couldn't miss?
Well, this is what it was. So, here I am.
I see. Well, maybe I can help you out here. Why don't I call the director of volunteers? She can probably put you to work right away.
No,
What?
well, that won't be necessary. See, I've got everything under control. In fact, I really should be going.
See.
Josie, I'll be waiting for you right here after
No,
your
really,
interview.
Matthew, that's okay.
I'll be here.
Please don't say anything. I'll see you, John.
Matthew, is she lying? Matt? I think I have my answer.
Yeah, I can't say anything about that, John.
Is she okay?
Yes. It's one of those things where you think you know someone really well and then they go and do something and you think you don't know them at all.
Oh, this will hit the spot. One sip of this, Charlene, and you will feel so revitalized. Best part is, you can use these teas for your eyes, you know, when they're all swollen in the morning, you just pop them on the old eyelids there. What is with you? Ever since I've been here, you've either been staring off into space or looking at pictures. Here. I'm acting weird, huh? Well, I'm always acting a little weird, but this is much weirder than usual. Frankie, I fainted in John's arms last night. Out of the blue, I just passed right out. Why? That's what we don't know. Are you worried? John is worried. Is that why he's having you meet him at the hospital? Yeah, that's right. He wants to run some tests on me or something. What could be wrong? I don't know. I hope it's something physical. Because I've been acting so strange lately. I haven't felt like this in a long time. Janice? Yeah, I can't stop looking at this picture. There's something about the eyes. Look at the eyes. Charlene, you're not thinking you're like her, are you? What do you mean, crazy? I don't know. Oh, come on!
Well, Frankie, the women in our family have never been too stable, and that is a fact.
Oh, I happen to be steady as a rock.
I'm talking about matters with men. Love?
Oh. I'm so happy with John. Maybe I feel like I don't deserve that happiness. Charlene, if you don't, who does?
Now, come on, you tell me something. Isn't that why you broke off with Cass?
No, I broke off with Cass because he's a jerk. But I've already met somebody much better.
Griffin Sanders.
Yes.
And how is that going?
It would be going much better if I weren't dreaming about Cass all the time.
You see, you're still crazy about that.
That is not it, Charlene. I can't stand the guy. How many times do I have to tell you that? In fact, if I never see the man again, it'll be much too soon. Much too soon.
Oh, good, you're here.
Cass, look, Charlene and I were just about to make some lunch. We're gonna have some tofu burgers.
No, we weren't, because I was on my way out.
Not until you've had your lunch. You are not leaving, Charlene.
Oh, Cass, it is so good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you too, Charlene.
And Frankie, sweetheart, save me one of those tofu numbers, because I might actually eat it when I get home. But they're no good, cold. What are you doing here?
Griffin Sanders.
Not again.
He's dangerous, Frankie.
And we are not going to go through this again.
This time is different. This time I have proof.
Okay, Lucy heard his footfall coming closer. She pulled the sheets tight about her throat, covering her nakedness. The doorknob turned. Her breast heaved in excitement. sorry, Lucy. Hang in there.
Hello, Felicia.
I'm afraid you've missed him. He had errands to run.
I'm not here to see Mitch. I'm here to see you.